Yesterday, Georgia was the latest state to experience a school shooting when a 14-year-old killed 4 people. What gun law could Congress pass that would stand up to the current makeup of the U.S. Supreme Court, Ms. Goodlander?
Well, I was really proud to help lead the unity agenda for the Biden-Harris administration at the White House. And one of the core pillars was keeping our communities safe, keeping our kids safe. And we passed the Bipartisan Safer Communities Act, which gave more resources to public schools in this country to help prevent gun violence and to keep our kids safe. I think there is a lot that Congress can do and must do, because we cannot, thoughts and prayers are not enough. It is heartbreaking what we are seeing, the impact of Congress's inaction on our communities every single day. It breaks my heart to see parents losing their kids at school. There's a lot Congress can do. There are common sense solutions, including closing loopholes that exist, stepping up background checks, getting weapons of war out of our communities. I know from my experience serving in the United States Navy Reserve that weapons of war have no place in our communities, and Congress can take action on that. I'd also say that for far too long, the gun industry has gone unaccounted for. And what I know from my experience at the Justice Department is that if you want to make change, you have to go after the biggest actors in the business, and for far too long, the gun industry has gone unchecked. I want to change that.
And the same question to you, Mr. Van Oostrum.
So I live in Concord, New Hampshire. I have an 11-year-old and a 13-year-old who turns 14 next week. Last year, we had an active shooting in Concord at the state hospital. One of my kids was walking home from Runlet Middle School, which is about 3 blocks away as it happened. I immediately had an experience that I hope other parents don't have to, but I think tens of thousands are having now every year. You're on group text chains immediately with other parents. Who can pick up Peter? Where's Sam? Is Graham with them? Do you mind getting them? As that's happening, our kids are going through active shooter drills every single year. Now, the optimistic part of me believes that at least we're going to be electing new parents to Congress, new members of Congress who had these experiences themselves as kids, and we can find a bipartisan consensus to get something done. I'm a gun owner myself, but I also know there's nothing inconsistent between the Second Amendment, the second word of which is well regulated, and having basic gun violence prevention like universal background checks, like red flag laws. These are the things that matter to the voters in New Hampshire across political parties.